Hey, what's going on, everybody? HighLevel just dropped a brand new calendar feature that I wanted to show you guys how to set up. They dropped this yesterday, so March 29th, 2023. If you're watching this video in the future, if you're watching it live right now, obviously, you know what to do. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're seeing this. Let me know if you're getting any value out of what I am posting, because if you're not, then I'm posting the wrong things. So I'm going to show you guys how to set up this brand new calendar feature, and it is class calendars. So why would you want class calendars in the first place? Well, let's say you've got like a gym, and that gym has class registration where you have to register for a specific event. And there's only a certain amount of events available. Currently, before this tool came out, you could have a calendar link and you could say that, you had 30 spots available. But then what would happen is every time somebody booked that appointment in your calendar, you would have 30 different appointments in that same time slot, which doesn't make any sense. So with class calendars, what you can actually do is you can set up a single calendar that people can register for that has a single Zoom link or a single meeting location. And you can actually have multiple people, up to 999 people in that class. So I'm going to show you guys how to set this up and use it. I think it's going to be super handy. In fact, I'm setting this up for our VIP live calls that we do on Wednesdays in our VIP group. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did that so that every single VIP member gets the same calendar. They can book it when they join the group, and it is a recurring appointment every single week for them for, I think the limit is 2 years right now. But I will show you everything. So let's dive in. Add to stream. There we go. Okay. So if you're all familiar with the new calendar structure, I've already started this calendar. Actually, I've already finished it, but I'm going to show you guys how to do this from scratch. So all you got to do is go create new calendar. And then here it is, class booking. You're just going to select this one. And then that's going to bring up your calendar. So I'm going to actually just show you guys what I did here. So this is obviously what's going to pull up when you create a class calendar. So you're going to need to set a user, and then you're going to need to set a destination. Now, our VIP calls are always done on the same Zoom link. So I can just drop that in here, and that's going to be the same every single time for every single person. Then you do the same old, name your calendar, add a description, do your calendar URL and what it's going to be, name it, add your colors. Standard calendar setup. But this is where it starts to get a little bit different. So you've got your slot intervals as normal, and then your buffer duration. In this case, this is a single day of the week. It's only Wednesday, and it's always 90 minutes. So what you do is you set your number of seats available in this class. So this is the new part of the calendar structure, is that you can determine how many people can actually register or join in on this particular meeting. So with me, whoever's in the VIP group gets to be on these calls. So I just got to max this out. So 999. Hopefully one day we get there. That would be amazing. Minimum scheduling notice. You guys know how that works. So basically they can't book it within an hour or 1 day of the appointment time that they selected. And then do you want to limit the date range? So if you put in a 7, they can only book from now until 7 days from now. And then everything else is blocked out on your calendar. They can't book it. So that's what the date range does. It's an awesome feature, especially if you're doing cold lead gen on social media. You don't want people booking, all the way out in September just to mess with your calendar. So you can limit that as well. Now, our calls are Wednesdays at 1 p.m. So from 1 p.m. to 2:30, that's it. That's when the appointments are every single week. And so you can set this up as a recurring appointment. Set it up weekly. You can only do a maximum repeat of 24 times. So I'll have to come in here and tweak this probably so often. I'm not 100% sure because it's brand new. If slots are not available, just continue booking. So there's a couple of options here, skip booking until the next slot and then book the next available slot. But again, in this case, same day, same time, all the time. So we're just going to continue. Just let it keep going. And then appointment status for overlapping slots. I don't have overlapping slots in this case, so we're just going to leave that as confirmed. And then the rest of your calendar setup, guys, is exactly the same as you're used to seeing it. You can add a custom form to your calendar, turn on sticky contact. You can set the email notification acknowledgements to go to yourself and or the user. I always auto confirm my appointments because I am anal about my calendar. If it's in my calendar, it's happening. If it's not in my calendar, it's available. And so I always let mine auto confirm the appointments. And then I also allow my Google Calendar to send notifications so that they can just automatically add it to their calendar. I always allow for rescheduling and cancellations. Now, in this particular use case, because this is a weekly call, there's really no need for that. I do not need them to reschedule or cancel because it's always going to be on the calendar. And then they can hit complete and your calendar is set up. It's that easy. And now, like I said, I can have multiple people book the exact same meeting time. So this could be good for webinars and things like that you might want to run. Just it's awesome. I've run a couple of webinars where it was a bit of a pain in the butt, but now I can have the same link, the same webinar registration link for everybody. And again, for our live VIP training calls on Wednesdays, they can now just add themselves to that calendar, and I don't get multiple calendar bookings on my calendar. It's all just through one single class booking, which is awesome. So hopefully that helps. And if you guys ever have any questions, you can obviously reach me in the GHL master group, the VIP group. You can send me messages on Facebook. I'm always in there, always responding, and always happy to help. If you've got any other questions, just let me know. We'll see you on the next one.